Well, hello, everybody, anybody who's watching, and welcome to the inaugural post of whatever I'll end up calling this channel. I decided to do this kind of on a whim. It's going to be more of a vlogging type experience for Jets fans, anybody who wants to tune in. I'm not a football analyst. I'm not a football savant. I'm a big Jets fan, and that's kind of all I am. I'm not going to have like expert deep dives and analysis. This is really more for me to get my thoughts out to anybody who wants to listen, anybody who agrees, anything like that. It's going to be unedited because I don't know how to do any of that, nor do I really want to learn. So that's going to be what this is. It's going to be a lot of venting, I imagine, especially with the Jets being the Jets. So for the first video, I figured it's currently August 20. I'm driving, so this is dangerous. August 22nd. Today is the last preseason game of the 2025 NFL season. Training camp is over, and we're about to enter Aaron Glenn's inaugural year. I'm excited. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I just have a really good feeling about this. And listen, I'm not the kind of Jet fan who's like, everything's going to suck. This is going to suck. Usually I go into this season pretty hopeful, and it dies by around week 4. But for me this year, it just feels different. And that's the kiss of death, I know. But it just feels like they're tough. Last year, they were just such a soft, bitchy, whiny, unlikable team. And I think a lot of that came from Saleh. But even after they fired Saleh, they just a really not fun team to watch. Like I've seen other Jets seasons where they've been a worse football team and they've lost more games and they've been demolished more. But this last year was the most unenjoyable team I've watched in a long time. They were just unlikable. Nothing about them was likable besides Garrett Wilson. That was about it. This year, I don't know, just going through the first preseason game especially, the second one was what it was. There's just different energy. They feel tough. They feel like they're out there to hit you. And, I can't wait to watch them run the fuck out of the ball, too. They're just going to run it down your throats. And that's... I can't wait. I'm very excited to see that. I just have a good feeling. I think the defense is going to not necessarily even take a step, because I think last year was more the anomaly in what this roster can do from the defensive standpoint. They were so good the 2 years before that under Saleh, and then last year I think just everybody's heads were out of it. Nobody was into that team. Nobody wanted to play. And I think Aaron Glenn is going to bring them back to that, even though there weren't like significant adds really on the defensive side. Or a loss or two. It's largely a similar defense. It'll be a different scheme. We'll see how Jermaine Johnson works out once he comes back. But I have high hopes that I don't want to put expectations on Jermaine to come back and immediately be, a Pro Bowl edge like he can be. Achilles, especially, he's not the youngest. He's still young. He's in his mid-20s, but he came out at 24 years old. It's not like he came out as a 21-year-old rookie and he's still really young. That Achilles for a pass rusher, that bend, it's going to take a little bit of time. But from all reports, it sounds like he's doing well. But I would give that a few weeks to really pop up. I think Will McDonald is going to have a special year. I think he's going to be awesome. I think Sauce Gardner is going to be really, really great. Sauce Gardner, everyone gets on Sauce for the tackling last year and how rough some of the games looked. But then you look at him, he was still one of the best corners in football, even on a down year. Like, the calls to trade him, and I don't like this guy. It's so overblown. And I think he's going to be absolutely fine this year, and I think Aaron Glenn's going to get under him and really lift him up. Stevens, we'll see how that works out. I'm not 100% confident in that, but apparently he's been having a good camp, so I'm willing to give it a shot. I'm really excited about Malachi Moore, the safety they drafted out of Alabama. I think that's going to be... I try to do it. I'm in Long Island, so last time I was in Jersey, I was trying to put in my Rookie of the Year bets because you can't do award bets in New York. And I wanted to put... Just put like $20 on Malachi Moore, Defensive Rookie of the Year. I know it's not gonna happen, but I think the odds would have been so insane, and I think he's gonna have a weird outside chance if he could have a couple picks. I think he's gonna start most of the year, if not all of the year. I think he's gonna be a really, really good player for them right away. I mean, maybe his ceiling is never like a superstar safety. I think he can be like a really solid starting safety for a number of years. And I think as a rookie starting at that high floor, I think he's going to be really good. And I'm excited to watch him play. On the offense, Garrett Wilson is just Garrett Wilson. I feel blessed every weekend that I get to watch him play football. But the run game, man. Justin Fields, Breece Hall, Braylon Allen, Isaiah Davis, with the offensive line that they built, they should lead the league in rushing. They should lead the league in rushing attempts, either way. This team might rush for 3,000 yards this year. I really do believe that. This is all, obviously, barring injury to anybody, but this team, I really think, can just win a lot of games that are just in that weird, gritty 17-10, 16-9. I think they're going to have a strong defense and a strong running game. Kind of bring it back to the 09 Rex ground and pound teams. They don't really have that veteran offensive line, which is the only thing that kind of separates them there. But I think Justin Fields' running ability is going to be huge. And listen, if they can run for close to 3,000 yards, which is it's a big ask, obviously. But if they can come close, and then you just feed Garrett Wilson the ball, because they really don't have a wide receiver too, and that's its own issue. It's not a perfect team by any stretch. I think they're probably a 7 or 8 win team, and maybe you get lucky and the ball bounces the right way for 1 or 2 of them extra, and you sneak into a wild card at 9-8, 10-7. I'm not expecting a wild card, but I'm saying it's possible. It's definitely possible. But anyway, I'm just excited, and this is on a whim. I'm starting this video and this channel because sometimes you just need to get things out there, and it's primarily going to be done in the car. I can tell you that right now. It's going to be my commutes home and commutes to work most of the time. But yeah, it's great to meet y'all, and I hope you keep watching. Bye.